This is for interview for SBI, then IBPS PO, and also for UPSC, EPFO, and other exams. This will be useful. The maximum project cost allowed under PMEGP for manufacturing sector is 25 lakh. What is PMEGP? PMEGP. PMEGP scheme. PMEGP. Aditi, close the door. Close the door. PMEGP. PMEGP, Prime Minister Employment Generation Program. Prime Minister Employment Generation Program. Okay, good. What is the maximum coverage of MSME under CGTMSE, fund-based and non-fund-based, up to ₹2 crore? What is the amount of collateral-free loan under PMEGP? ₹10 lakh. Atma Nirbhar Nidhi Swanidhi scheme will incentivize digital transactions by vendors through cash bank facility, ₹1 cashback per eligible digital transaction till the first 50 EDTs. The extent of margin money by the borrower in Stand Up India scheme is up to 15% of the project cost. However, the borrower will continue to contribute at least 10% of the project cost as own contribution. What is the extent of loan? What is the extent of loan that can be referred to Lok Adalat? Answer is ₹20 lakhs. For taking action under SARFAESI, the bank has to give demand notice of 60 days under Section 13(2) of SARFAESI Act. Under Prevention of Money Laundering Act, all necessary records of transactions between the bank and the customer should be maintained for a minimum period of 5 years. Under which type of partnership partners are not liable to pay through individual assets? Answer: limited liability partnerships. Bills of exchange under Section 5. Bills of exchange under Section 5 of Negotiable Instrument Act is defined as unconditional order by the drawer to drawee to pay a certain sum of money to him or his authorized person. There is some mistake here. When a person dies intestate, that is without executing will, court will appoint an administrator through letter of administration. As per NPA guidelines, what is the amount of provisioning for loss assets? It is 100%. A bill purchased or discounted turns NPA after 90 days of overdue or unpaid. If it is unpaid for over than 90 days. For a borrower to be declared willful defaulter, the cutoff limit is ₹25 lakh. It's a new information for me. Interest rate charged in KCC, Kisan Credit Card, after turning into NPA is 6%. No bank can hold shares in any company. This question is being asked right from the time I was writing exams in 1970. What is today? 2022. Last 52 years, this question is being repeated. No bank can hold shares in any company by way of pledge or absolute ownership in excess of 30% of paid up capital and reserves of that bank, or 30% of the paid up capital of the company, whichever is less. This question, as I told you, is being asked for the last 52 years. More than that, they must be asking even before my joining. Consortium arrangement shall be considered only in cases where our bank's minimum aggregate exposure is rupees 50 crore. Aggregate capital market expo. This is in respect of Punjab National Bank. I don't know about other banks. Aggregate capital market exposure restricted to dash per 40%, both direct and indirect, of net worth of the bank as on March 31 of previous year, both sole and consolidated basis. Yeah. Within the overall limit, the direct exposure by investment in shares and debentures or bonds not to exceed 20% of the net worth. What is the margin under second method of Tandon or Chore committee method? This is also a very reputed question. 25% of current assets. Forensic audit is to be conducted for advances above rupees 50 crore. Forensic lab. Under large exposure framework, maximum exposure which bank can take to single counterparty is 20%, and the board of directors can further allow up to 5% over and above the stipulated limit. So these are the important questions. This will be of use for you for interview. I will share the balance questions in my next video. Thank you so much.